guys, welcome to the second video, and oh my goodness, the dies are arrived. I will take them out of the packaging. I'm sorry I do this now, but the problem was that I needed to keep them together in order for me to make the video. I will show you what I got in. These three huge dies, and I will show them individually. This one will make the lid of the box, this one will make the box bottom, and this one will contain the box when the box is inside of the card. And when you put all three of those together, you will get this card with the box inside. So it will look like this. And first, before I'm going to show you all the dies, thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for buying the design. I already noticed that a few of you lovely crafters have assembled the card and put pictures on my Facebook group. And thank you for doing that. It's so lovely to see how you guys love my designs. I really honestly feel honored. So this is the first die set, and of course I will put down all the links below in the description box. But this is the first set of dies that come together, and now I think you will understand why this die is more expensive than the normal dies. But if you see how big the dies are that you will be getting, I think you guys will understand why. I see more and more the ask for these kinds of dies, and since you all are buying them, the sellers trust me and they are more happy to buy the bigger designs from me. And no worry, I will do tutorials about all the box dies that I promised, so no worry. Then I made this one and you all were loving it, asking me to send the design to the seller in order for you to make the tissue box with the tissue roll holder. And voila, here it is. I will show you how to put everything together, so don't worry, I will make it all clear to you. But this is the set you will be getting if you buy the design, and you can make your own tissue box holder. I think it's very lovely to gift to someone who is sick, or someone who has a cold, or just as a present. You can even, and that's what I thought about later, I as an addicted person to ribbon, I would put down inside all kinds of ribbon and stick of pull all the ribbons out. I would make it even in a ribbon box. That would be nice. But I will do a tutorial for these boxes that I show you, but I could not resist to show you the finished products. And then I have this one, and I don't know if the glare is too heavy, but this is the one you all were buying from the seller. I saw that the seller already sold a lot of these, but this is a perfume bottle in a shaker. If you like to see the finished products of all the dies that I showed you, I made a lot of these already in crafts, and the seller added those pictures of my crafts also to the ads. Not all, but some of them are mine. And I think you will figure out which ones are mine. But this is a perfume shaker you can use to make your shaker cards. It's really fun to have. And then in the previous video I talked to you about disco balls. And I designed two. One for card makers and one for people who like to do swaps or goodies or dress something up, so you need a bigger one. And I think they look really nice, especially when you do mirror paper and some glitter paper on top. These will look stunning. I will take them out of the package so you can see how big the disco balls are. See, I even can't think of of happiness, I wanted to say. This is 2¼ by, and of course you can make this longer, but the size of the die is 4 inches. And the little one is about 3 inches by slightly over than 1½ inch. I really loved it, especially for boy and men cards. I think this is a very fun die to add to the collection, because I could make barbecues and tools and all the stuff that are already there, mustaches and ties, but I don't like to make dies that are already in bulk to buy on AliExpress. I think you all know what I mean. So I try to invent new things and think in a different way. And then my suitcase die. I finally have it myself because already there were ladies that had it and put it together, even when I did not make a tutorial, and that I applaud because I can understand when you don't have when you didn't make the design, it's a little bit more complicated to figure out where all parts need to go. And I see that a few of you already figured it out. So this is the die that makes the front and the back. In the middle you will find the pieces that makes the handle for the suitcase, and this one you can use as a template on the front side of your box to decorate. So that's why I made this outside die. If you die cut it, flip it over, then you can push all your letters out and they will be perfectly spaced. So this die, this piece, you can use as a template. That's why I designed it like this. I always try to keep in mind that you have to, that you want to put the letters straight and imperfections. So that's why I designed it like this. So this is the bottom part, and these are the sides that you can wrap around the box in order to make your own zipper, and that's why it looks like this. But again, I will do a tutorial, so don't worry if you can't figure it out yourself. I will be there to help you. And then, oh my goodness, you guys were asking me for more Memorydex designs, and I will take them out of the bags so you can see them in the best way I can show you at this moment. I will take them out. Sorry, I will rip them open. That's more easy and makes less noise. So, the first one I made, and I'm a girl all about details, and when I was designing these edges, this one has edges with stars, and I put a little tiny star in the middle, and I like funny little details like this. And then I made an Aladdin lamp. I made a left and a right one in small, and because it would not fit, I could not make the bigger one in left and right, but I made one, so when you die cut it, it will point the other way. And I also made a layering part that you can take out of the die and make a really nice Memorydex die. Then I made one with butterflies, and I put in a small window. I think it's so fun to have a small window. Even if you don't use it on the Memorydex die, when you want to use it on a tag, you can also use it on a tag, because it's a very fun, good size, I think, to put on a tag or a Memorydex card. So that's why I put in the window in the middle. And this one has an edge of all tiny butterflies, and of course in the middle I also put in the butterfly. I think those details make a die. I like to jazz things up. And then last but not least, I made one with hearts, And because I couldn't fit a really larger one there, so I made them a little bit, oh, how do you call that in English? Well, I'm not going to bother. I'm only trying to explain myself in the best English I have in my crazy mind. And in the detail I put in the little heart, and I put in little tiny speech bubbles. You know all that I made a bigger set, but I like to have also those really tiny ones that you can use on your Memorydex dice. So I will put the links below to these 3 totally different, but in a way the same Memorydex dice, and I hope you guys like them. And please let me know what's your favorite die in a video. I always like to know that kind of stuff. Not in order for me to take a benefit out of it or whatever. Just curious. What is your favorite die? And then, last but not least, and the seller made a perfect sample with my purse die. I will tell you how it works. When you go to the ad of the purse die, you will find 3 options you can buy. We did this on purpose so people with a smaller wallet could buy the design and dress it up themselves. And if you can or will or able or whatever to spend a little bit more money, you can buy a box for inside of the purse, and you can buy an additional piece that dressed your purse up on the front side. I always like dies that make things look pretty and elegant and stylish, and so that's why I made this design. You can also use it only for the back layer, but you can also use it to dress it up entirely. This one will make a box. This one you have to just cut out 2 times. One attached on the left side and one on the right side, and then it will make a box. And this hole is just so you can put your finger inside of the box and make opening the lid a lot easier. So that's why this hole is inside. And then the purse itself, it contains a bow, it contains a zipper, and it contains the tassel you all were waiting for. So I made a paper tassel that goes with this purse, and go and look at the seller's ad because he made a perfect sample. It looks really stunning. So I can't wait to play with all my new goodies. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you all for watching my long videos about all the new designs. And again, please don't feel obligated to buy all my designs. Buy my designs when they are inspiring you, when they give you fun in crafting, and then that is what makes me the happiest person on earth. Thank you for all you guys' support, for your sweet comments, and trust me, I love you all as much as you love me. Bye bye.